Hey guys, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Oh, it's good to be back. It must be Saturday because we're playing RimWorld. I'm so happy to be back with some RimWorld. I really am. I love playing this with you guys every single Saturday. Okay, the eternal game of what the heck was I doing last week when we were playing some RimWorld. Let's see, I put the trade beacon in with the narcotics. That's good. Blue Toast, Dr. Avalanche, welcome. Bobcat, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, Blue Toast, we are alarmingly close to that number. Alarmingly close. It's been a good couple of months on the channel. Perturby, welcome, welcome. Nobody is refueling the generator. I see that right away. Kalian, you're building a heater. Shield, you're just playing horseshoes. That's very silly. M is here finally. That's okay. We don't have another baby Muffalo yet. Why are you, Shield? Why are you not doing things? Pain Sniggle, would you do it? Why is nobody refueling the generator? What's gone horribly wrong here? Oh, because it's not a generator, Dave. That's not a generator. Right. Take time to take a break from playing RimWorld so I can watch someone else play RimWorld. You could do both at the same time. You could watch me play RimWorld while you play RimWorld. Right, I think our actual big problem, weirdly, was power last time. We're kind of running a little low on power. That has fixed itself, so power exists, but our batteries are dry right now. Glenn, welcome. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Were we doing... What are we researching? Recon armor. Okay, did we do solar panels? We did. Alright, well, let's get a couple of those kicking around. I don't have a ton of components, though. That's the problem. I need some components. I can make components now. Isn't that a thing I can do? Isn't that why we have this thing? Why aren't you making more components? Oh, you are working on it. Okay, you're working on it. Oh, there's a quest. Hang on, there's a quest. Are your streams delayed as you say people's comments a bit after we comment? Yeah, there's a 7-second delay. Blue Toast. Whales here, welcome. Disaugment, welcome. Yeah, so Blue Toast, there's a 7-second delay. So from what I am saying right now, basically, you're not going to hear it for 7 seconds. And that's for many reasons. But yeah, there's a 7-second delay. So yeah, you hear things. It's like I'm traveling in time. Isn't that cool? So what's the problem here? Wants to talk with us. Oh, it's the peace negotiation thing. Oh, Lord, no. That's always a trap. No, we're not doing that at all. No. 21 seconds. Glenn is saying, oh, I figured it's about 7, but Glenn might be right. Yeah, Glenn might be right. It might be at 21. Okay, so we need power, which means we need components, which means somebody needs to be hustling on the whole making components thing. But more importantly, just to address M's burning question that I know M has, is where are we at with pregnant Muffalos? So Muffalaw is going to have a baby Muffalo in about 16 days. We've got 16 days till another baby Muffalo comes along, because down here we have Ragamuffin and Plush. Are two... Well, I guess Ragamuffin really isn't a baby anymore. Ragamuffin's an adult. But Plush is still a baby, and there's so many baby goats. So many baby goats. Okay, first best thing I can do is figure out if there's any components we can just grab on the map, you know, by mining and things like that, and then we'll keep working on making our own. It's not actually looking very promising. There's a lot of steel, which is great. I love to see a lot of steel, but not a lot of components that I'm immediately seeing. We may dig a few more up as we go along here. All right, get all of those. Call me when it's done. Depends on the delay you set. Mine is unchanged. It can be shorter. Twitter's instant. I feel like I have mine on 7 seconds, but I don't know. I might be completely hallucinating that. It certainly wouldn't be the first time. My early 20s are a bit of a blur because of that. But yeah, so yeah, long story short, Blue Toast, there's definitely a delay. 3.98, no, it's 3.97. I just looked at it. It was a comfortable 3.97. It wasn't even close to 3.98. But I appreciate your enthusiasm. I don't know what my delay is. I'm just happy to have Wi-Fi in Africa. Yes. Willow is here. Welcome. You were watching videos of penguins in a museum. Wait, hang on. Okay. Was it a display of penguins in a museum, or were the penguins visiting a museum as museum goers? Because I need more information on that. I need to know what capacity and under what parameters the penguins existed. What I could do is just mine out a little bit more of this. There might be some components. We might pick some up in there somewhere. So why don't we mine, before you guys even smooth that wall, why don't we mine out this? Like right up to here. Right up to there. And then I'll throw a door in there when we get up there. Kukul, welcome, welcome. 3.97. Yeah, 3.97. Glenn is correct. It's 3.97. I appreciate Blue Toast's enthusiasm for 3.98, but that's not there yet. No, they had penguins visit a museum. Did the penguins enjoy the museum? Are penguins frequent museum goers? Hang on, Plutos. I have to approve that for some reason. Oh, because it's got the word sub in it and it thinks it's spam. Hang on. There we go. Sub to all my accounts to help you reach 3.98. Actually, please don't, Blue Toast. That actually YouTube catches that, and then they do really terrible things to me for a couple of days. So please, I really appreciate your enthusiasm, but please don't do that. Somebody else did that once, and they thought they were being really, really awesome, and YouTube will immediately flag that as like not good. And not only will they take out those accounts, but they'll probably take out most of the people who have subscribed to me within the past few days, just to be sure. They will replace those ones later, but it's a pretty big hit. I really appreciate it, but please don't. Please don't do like a mass subscription or anything like that. It actually hurts me more than it helps me. It seems the penguins did enjoy the museum. Are you sure? Wait, was there like a penguin psychologist on board who determined the penguins' interest? Okay, let's take this a step further, Willow. Were there any particular exhibits that they were particularly attracted to? Like, did they like, the natural history? Was it an art museum? Do penguins like art? If so, what kind of art do penguins like? Willow, you've walked in the door and opened up a whole bunch of questions here. You are liberating Buenos Aires from Egypt. Well, I bet Buenos Aires is pretty happy about that. I bet Egypt isn't. I bet Egypt is pretty bummed out about that. How are the drugs coming, kids? How are we doing on the old making narcotics? Because, boy, those sell for a lot of money. Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it. Did we get more components made while I was chit-chatting about penguins and their museum? No, not really. We made one. Okay. Where's the nearest geothermal that I can tap into? I need way more power than I've got right now. And as I recall, last week it's farther away than I would like it to ideally be. There's one. Oh, right, that was my plan. I see my plan now. I see my plan from last week. I was going to mine through into here and then run a power line up here. That was totally my plan. Oh, yeah, and we uncovered the Ancient Evil. I forgot about that bit. Right. Nobody reminded me that we uncovered the Ancient Evil. So, super. Why are we talking about penguins, and why am I not surprised we're talking about penguins? I think you've answered your own question. I don't think I need to comment on that any further. You have answered your own question. Yeah, I forgot about the Ancient Evil that we uncovered. Right. So that exists. Okay, we're gonna definitely sort of probably try to deal with that today. I would actually like to. I'd like to clear that out. There's usually some really, really good stuff in there. But I need kind of everyone to do the things that they're doing first. Largely, which would be, waking up. It is the middle of the night. So I'm going to kind of blaze through the night here. Penguins in a museum. It feels like there's a great pun. But we can only come up with the Igloo Guggen. Oh, that is good. Igloo Guggenheim. I love it. I went to the Guggenheim in Venice, which was, basically Peggine's museum. Peggine Guggenheim. There was Peggy Guggenheim, and Peggine Guggenheim was her daughter. And Peggine Guggenheim fancied herself as an artist, as, the Guggenheims are great patrons of the arts, as we all know. And a lot of Peggine... Oh, hang on, there's a problem. We've lost a baby goat. The problem has largely resolved itself then. So, yeah, close that out. Let's, where did the goat incident happen? There it is. Okay. Can we get a few people out here to kill the lynx, please? We don't let that sort of thing stand. I mean, it's one baby goat. We'll make more. But Mia's here. Welcome. But Peggine Guggenheim, again, fancied herself as an artist. The unfortunate thing was she was terrible. I mean, really, really bad. But a bunch of her artwork was hanging in the Venice Guggenheim, and it's just awful. It is actually basically refrigerator art. Like, if you gave a 3-year-old some crayons and said, scribble anything you like, that's what Peggine Guggenheim did, but the nice part for her is she got her own gallery to hang things up in. So it worked out okay for her. I know ducks like to parade through hotels. Came here from YouTuber's Life State because it's happy here. Thank you, Blue Toast. It is rather happy here. I'm very happy here. I like it here. I love hanging out with you guys every weekend. I love playing RimWorld with you guys. So what was my problem? Oh yeah, Ancient Evil, but everyone needs to do things first. Got it. Okay. So you know what? Right now, we're going to cancel this. I kind of want everyone to stay on task right now. And number one task, how much steel do I have? I should have a lot. I usually do. Where's my, oh, wow. Not nearly as much as I thought. Not even close to as much as I thought. Hang on, Blue Toast. Why are we doing that? Okay, I approve that. I'll give you 1 million if you answer this question. Oh, okay, and that was your question. Gotcha. I had to approve that because YouTube saw a bunch of numbers and thought something weird was going on. Kansas City Zoo let their penguins wander the halls of the Nelson Atkins Museum of Art. Was there any particular exhibit, painting or something that they were attracted to? Maybe like a painting of penguins? That would be really, really funny if that happened. If there was a painting of penguins and they all went to it. How did that lynx get in here? How did the lynx get in here? There should be no way that it got in through my trap corridors. How did that even happen? Maybe somebody was walking out the door and, let the lynx in at the same time. That's probably what it was. That happens. Okay, so I don't have nearly as much steel as I thought I did. I have 3 different playthroughs running. I don't always remember what I have in each one. I know there's one where I have well over 8,000, but this isn't it, clearly. There's some steel down here that we can mine. Great, got that going. I don't see any components, because what I want to do is lay out a nice big trap corridor all in the Ancient Evil. It seems they were Baroque fans, so who knew? Who knew? And you didn't have pancakes, you ate pizza UU. What's pizza UU? Is that like a particular store or pizza place near you? I would assume that it was. Well, I suggested pancakes, and that's usually a good suggestion for you, but there ain't nothing wrong with a pizza suggestion. Rare Thrumbos. Would they like to come into my trap corridors like so many before them have? Like so many, many before them have. Actually, there's a good... We've mined out a bunch of steel out here. We just haven't got it into storage yet. We can use that for some of the trap corridors. Okay, I'm going to start to outline. Can I play Planet Coaster? Not well. No. Not well. I have Planet Coaster. I enjoy Planet Coaster. I don't have the attention to detail that somebody like Paulsley has for his Planet Coaster and Planet Zoo stuff. So I just kind of slap stuff down and go, yeah, that's good enough. Because you can be infinitely creative in Planet Coaster. We could maybe do a Planet Coaster live stream or something at some point. Because we're doing a bunch of one-offs right now on the Friday slot. So RimWorld will still stay on Saturday because I just love playing RimWorld. So you guys are kind of stuck with it right now. But we could maybe do a Planet Coaster live stream. That's not out of the question. I could see that happening. That could be enjoyable. So let's get some walls. Let's get a... I'm going to tear this all down, so it actually really doesn't matter how much steel I use. Let's get... Got to kind of plan this out carefully here. Let's get this to go like that. And like that, I think. Down to there. And then like that. I'm kind of making this up as I go along, so this might not be perfect right off the bat, but I'm going to see what I can do. Steel. Let's do... Don't suppose I can put these side by side, can I? No, I can't. That, and that. Bring that down to here, and here, and here. That'll probably be enough to do what I want to do. Yesterday's stream was a lot of fun. I do want to see where it goes, how far you get before carrying sharks is no longer interesting. Well, we'll do something different next week. So the Friday slot right now is what we're calling the Vosseros collection. Vosseros, as we all know, is a extremely generous viewer who has gifted me a number of games, and there's only so many slots on the week, so I haven't had time to get to a lot of them. And not just me, he's a supporter of many channels. The Geek Cupboard, Bristly Stranger, he's just an incredible patron of YouTube, if you will. And so we've been dedicating the Friday slot to a different game that he has gifted me every single weekend. Every Friday so far, we just put up a poll on YouTube. You guys vote for which one you want, and we make it happen from there. So next week will be something completely different, and then different the week after that. But I could totally see some Planet Coaster. It's not of the Vosseros collection, but it would be fun. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, no, don't do that. No, that was bad. Cancel that, please. Put up the wall instead. I liked it better when we were doing walls. Yeah, let's do that right there. No, do that right there. Okay, and then I'll figure... I don't actually want that trap right there, though, do I? Hang on, I'll be back to chat in a sec. I just gotta... I gotta kind of redo my stuff here. That has to go away. And then I want traps here. They probably won't run into that trap, but I need to leave this space open. I think. No, I do. I definitely do. And I know why I do. Okay, okay. I'll just let them build that for right now. That room that Buck is digging near, what's that room for? Where was Buck? Was that this corridor here? If it's that corridor, that's actually probably just going to be for a power line, because I want to tap into this geothermal that's right down here. Oh, there's a dead raccoon. We could eat that. So I want to tap into the geothermal down here, run the power line up here, for no other reason that I want to avoid the ancient evil right at this exact second. But I might open up this area. I'll probably bisect it at minimum, just to see if there's any good stuff in there. Will you remember us when you become famous? Blue Toast. Okay. I have had some extremely dedicated viewers from like day one. Day one. You know, a lot of you in chat already know who those folks are. They've been here forever. And they are as welcome now as they were back then. So I hope I never forget any of you guys, because you guys make the channel. I just put up ridiculous videos of me playing video games and hope that somebody watches it. And all of a sudden, like, you guys come in and hang out with me every weekend. It's very, very cool. I have a great time doing this. Gonzalo, I just noticed you're making components. How are you doing on that? You made, okay, you are making components. It is happening. It is technically happening. Can't you rotate the traps? You know, I have no idea. I've never actually tried to do that. I have never tried to rotate a trap. The answer is no. You cannot. No. So no, I'm Q and Eing my heart out. So no. Good question though. I didn't actually know the answer to that. Ghost Rider, welcome, welcome, welcome. So no, Willie, you cannot rotate the traps. Let him choose the game. Boss Ross has great suggestions. He does. He does. He's thrown a lot of very weird games my way, and some of the games he's gifted me have gone on to be massive hits for the channel. Crossroads Inn would be a very obvious example of that. That was his gift. So Crossroads Inn had a very, very long run. Crossroads Inn is technically never over. We're just waiting for more updates. That's how it works. Yesterday after the stream, I watched your first video when you had your boys. Oh my god, my very first video. I do. Okay, two things on that, Mia. I know a lot of folks who do this YouTube thing are just cringing at their first videos, and some of them choose to take them down or private them or something. I never have. I never have. Yes, they're cringeworthy. They absolutely are. You only get better in this if you keep doing it. You only get better. But I've never taken them down because there is a part... I'm still proud of them. I'm still proud of them. I'm proud I put them out there. I will tell you, that first one... I don't even know how many times I recorded that. I had no idea what I was doing. Absolutely no idea. So I recorded that one over and over and over again. Want to know why I don't talk about the game? Because I don't have an idea what this game is. Well, welcome to RimWorld, Blue Toast. It's one of my favorite games. It's a lot of people's favorite game. It's a colony builder, and it's a storyteller. So, you know, you're building up your colony. You have these survivors here, and they're building their base and their home and all of that with the eventual goal of getting back off of the planet. And in the meantime, the game just has things happen to you, and you just have to deal with them. Oh, one of the Thrumbos died. Speaking of, oh, not quite. Not quite, but you're going to be dead very, very soon. Another Thrumbo horn. Everyone asks, why do you do so many trap corridors, Dave? Why do you let all the animals come through your trap corridors? It's a waste of resources. There you are, complaining about steel. Look how many traps you're wasting. All I say is, I got a Thrumbo, and you don't. Right? I got a Thrumbo, and I didn't have to anger it to do it. So, yay me. Dances with Sheep, Art, welcome, welcome. Any sharks? Not yet, no. I've got a Thrumbo, if that will help. I've got a Thrumbo, so, but no sharks, no. Never take down your own videos, it's all part of your history. Yeah, no, I agree. I'm still proud of them. I'm proud I put in the work, and I'm proud of what I did, even if it's cringeworthy. And even if, you know, certainly the quality was a lot worse back then in terms of audio, I absolutely understand that. I was just winging it at that point. I had no idea what I was doing. I still don't have any idea what I'm doing, but I'm still doing it. So no, I'm still proud of my work. I like what I did. All right, Kalian, you've got this all finished out. I would ideally... Oh, we got a raccoon. Good, there's good eating right there. It is cringe, Blue Toast. It's totally cringe. But I still, it's part of what I did, and I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not ashamed of it at all. Your throne room is undignified. Oh, probably one of the fires went out. You're right. That's usually what the problem is. Or there's possibly slightly too much muffalo dung in there. Yeah, one of the fires went out. That's fine. Somebody will get to that at some point. I'd rather have them focus on the trap corridor for the ancient evil, because I'd really like to get that dealt with. There's often... Wow, that's a lot of crypto sleep cabinets. That is 5 people who are going to be very angry and very well armed when they wake up. Very well armed. So long as you enjoy what you do. I do. I do, Glenn. I know you do too. I know, it's hard work. You know this as well as I do, Glenn. It's hard work. It's a lot of long hours. But you're if you are doing this for the right reasons, you are proud of what you've done. And I am proud of what I've done. Are you going to dig into the room near the hallway Buck was building? This one right here, Mia? Yeah. No, this is kind of my horrible plan for today, is we're going to open up the Ancient Evil. We opened it up last time. I just didn't know that it was Ancient Evil. That's not true. I pretty much did know, because the game flags it to you and telegraphs the move. But we've actually come in so far... There's only one Lancer here, which is remarkable. This place is usually lousy with Lancers. Now, those crypto sleep cabinets will open up, and there will be, again, extremely angry and extremely well-armed people in there. But I'm going to kind of cross that bridge when I've dealt with the Lancer. To the best of my knowledge, that's the only thing walking around in here. Now, we haven't seen this corner. There might be something up in this corner that we're not aware of. But so far, so good. And if they can finish out this trap corridor, that will... handily deal with the Lancer. Although saying that, where am I at with wood? How much wood do I have, please? Some. I'm going to earmark. I'm also going to get it going a little bit faster because everyone's in bed again, the lazy sods. I'm going to earmark a little more tree cutting here, and then we're going to earmark a little barricade in this neck of the woods. So let's get a barricade going right about here. Nice big barricade we can all shoot people from. Probably about there would be good. Okay. Everyone get on with that when you get up, please. Which colonists do you not mind being cannon fodder? Oh, good question. Reed, you don't... Are you my crafting guy? You're artsy. Okay, so you're artsy. That is actually a valuable trait. Borba... Did I just give you a lung? Borba's not much good at anything except mining, although you do have a shooting skill. Gonzalo's got a good crafting skill. Buck's a bit of an all-rounder. Can kind of do a little bit of everything. Addy has incredible skills, but is very old and will probably die soon. Weber, no chance. Not with a 17 construction. That is outstanding. Legua is... Wait, which one's my superhero? That's Legua, right? Oh yeah, Legua is my bionic superhero. Legua will be the last to go. The last to go. At any point. Mel, welcome. Welcome, glad you're here. Addie is old, but a good doctor. You're right, Willow. After so many failures, she can only get better. Kalian, you're one of the original 17 construction. No. Shield, strong all-rounder, and really good cook. Really good cook. And of course, Painstingle is our royal person, so... Wow, that's actually kind of a tough question. I don't really want to lose any of them, if I can help it. Maybe like some of the last group here. The Borba, Gonzalo, Reed, Buck combination. Definitely not the first 5. I could probably do without Addie, if only because Addie's probably going to die soon anyway. In my head, I think the colonists sound British. Well, you could always go watch Penge's RimWorld if you want some British colonists. It's delightful. It really is. It's one of the best series he's ever done. Absolutely one of the best series he's ever done. There's just such a great story there from beginning to end, as RimWorld kind of hands you. The barricade's already up. And we chopped down all the trees. Oh, good job, team. Good job. Right. So I've got most of the traps up, and these will all be finished relatively soon. I've got my escape hatch here. So what's going to happen, in theory, here's how this is going to go down, is one of the colonists, and we're going to go back to Willow's idea of which one am I willing to sacrifice. One of the less good colonists is going to go in here and mine out this part of the wall. Go in here and attract this Lancer's attention, and then very, very quickly run out the escape door, which will hopefully close in time before the Lancer gets out, forcing the Lancer to walk through the trap corridor, where we will be waiting to shoot it in the face if it doesn't get killed by the traps. Oh, Buck has started a fight with Legua. Over mining? Really? Guys, we're kind of working on a thing. I can't really afford to have you injured right now. Great, now you're both in the hospital. I hope you're very proud of yourself. Okay, colonist needs treatment. Yeah, that's the social fight. Let me just pick off a few easy things here. I have a colonist that I donate. Found him in the Ancient Danger. Completely useless and didn't bugger off after I rescued him. Considering the bolt-action rifle in this game was originally a Lee Enfield, revolver was a Webley, it makes sense for both of them to be British. I did not know that. I did not know there was, actual weapons based on what the ones are here. That's a new thing for me. My goodness, we have a lot of food. Okay, so I was going to pick off little things here. So, Gonzalo, you're standing literally right here. Could you please refuel that brazier? Thank you. That'll be one thing. Who's having issues with their clothing? Reed is. What's your problem, Reed? Your hat is bad. You have a bad hat. Okay, do we have a better hat for you? Probably. We've made a million things, although actually might be a little shy on hats. Oh, there's a hat. Oh, that's a lady's hat, though. You're going to hate that, Reed. You're going to totally hate that. You're going to wig out. I still don't understand why RimWorld is not gender-neutral in clothing. I just don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, why can this person not wear a lady's hat? They will absolutely have a mood debuff. Who do you think is better at history, me or Penge? I have no idea. I've never asked him about history. Noah, welcome, welcome, welcome. I've never asked him about history. I don't know his history background. I don't even know much about his educational background. Mostly what we talk about when we chat is like, what's going on in our lives right now. I don't really think I've ever asked him what his educational background is, and I don't think he knows much of mine. To the extent that, pretty much everyone who watches the channel knows I come from kind of a liberal arts / performing arts background. But apart from that, that's about all he would know. I've never asked. Reed is sad because he has a bad hat. Yes, exactly right, Mia. Exactly right. Exactly right. So, what was my point? Oh, making hats. Right, let's make a hat that isn't a lady's hat. I do notice we've got a really good gun down here. We've got an LMG. Somebody remind me of that after I start making hats, so we can get that. Let's get a. Oh, how about a top hat? And do we not have a beret queued up? All right, make a toque, and then throw in a beret as well. Everybody loves a good beret. That should satisfy Reed. Reed, did you have any other clothing issues that I need to be aware of? No, your pants are fine. Your parka is fine. I mean, all of your clothes are somewhat deteriorating, but it's mostly about your bad hat. TJ Streams, welcome, welcome. Watching your YouTuber's life, so entertaining. Thank you. Thank you. That was actually, not that you would know this because you're coming in on the end of this conversation, but that was another Voss Ross one. So YouTuber's Life OMG, apparently. That was also a Voss Ross donation that did very, very well on the channel. I have other YouTubes I go to history. I wouldn't use either channel. Yeah, I wouldn't use me for history either. God, why would you do that? What do I know about history? I mean, I know some history, but I'm not good at it. I'm not a historian by any stretch of the imagination. Gonzalo, still working on the components and actually getting an amount made. Thank you. The LMG. Let's address that. Who in the top tier here needs a better weapon? You have a sniper rifle, you have a charge rifle, you're fine. Kaylee, an assault rifle. Legua, you have the amazing sword because you're a superhero. Weber, you have a charge rifle. Addy, machine pistol. Wow, actually, we're pretty good on weapons. You got a bolt-action rifle, Gonzalo. Why don't you go get a better gun? Why don't you go get that LMG, please? And then go... Oh, I was going to say go right back to making that component, but you've decided to bugger off. Excellent. Need to quickly look up some trivia unless Bird Brains shows up. Yeah, we're missing a lot of random facts with Bird Brains. It's not okay, because Bobcat's pretty much owning it right now. Wish you could do more because I would so watch it. I have, I've set a mark of when I would go back to YouTubers like OMG, apparently, if they release another new channel. Like, they released the fashion channel, and I totally went back to it. If they release another channel, I will go back to that. I assure you. I would definitely go back to YouTubers like OMG. apparently, if they release a new channel. I think their idea is a lifestyle channel, which is a terrible idea. At my school, we almost get to know nothing about other countries, just my own country. Same here. Yeah, we don't really get to learn a lot of global history, apart from the big ones like World War I and II and that kind of thing. But we don't really, and really we only largely learn our involvement in it. So I know in the American school system, sure, you learn about World War I and II, but you learn the American side of that. You don't really get into the backstory of World War I and II. But yeah, we don't get a lot of global history either. Can't make a viral video. Subs go to 4K to 10K. Oh, I don't know if I could cope with that. That would be a bit explosive. I don't know what I do with that information or those people. I have a hard enough time keeping up as it is. All right, everyone's in bed again. How did we do with the trap corridor, kids? Are we? Oh, we're basically done with it. Okay, cool. We're basically done. I want Legua out of the hospital and Buck. And then I think we're going to go do something very, very stupid. Knew a YouTuber who was a marine biologist who played Endless Ocean and edited his own aquatic footage to highlight discussions. Nice. Willow is AFK. That's fine. It's nap time, Willow. You're not really missing anything. We're going to hope that Buck and Legua get out of the hospital. They got in a bit of a tiff. And then we're going, again, we're going to go do something incredibly stupid. Oh, Herring. I forgot we had a prisoner. I should, are people feeding you? Yeah. Yeah, you're actually wicked happy to be a prisoner. You are wicked happy to be a prisoner. Cool. Good. Oh, hang on. Somebody's starving. Oh, it's Legua. Somebody feed my superhero, please. Addie, you're old. Get up and feed my superhero. Yes, prioritize feeding Legua, please. You were awake. Go do it. Well, you're awake because I told you to be awake. Herring, where are you at with your prisoner status here? 16.7. Okay. Okay, it's coming down. We'll get you at some point. We'll get you at some point. I'm getting YouTuber's Life in my birthday because I've watched so many people play it. It is a very fun game. It's one of those games that surprised me. It was more fun than I expected it to be. And I did find myself playing it in my own time, too. So you'll enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. Almost don't know anything about Spain or France. Oh, it's easy. France is the one with the French people. Yeah, that's the easy way I remember it. How I said it before, I forgot. How did you think of the name We Are Games? Oh, that's actually a very that's a well-told story around here. But basically, my idea when I started the channel is I do often suffer from insomnia. It's better than it has been in the past. But it is often very hard for me to get sleep. So I thought, well, gee, what I could do is record these videos in the middle of the night. If I'm awake, I may as well be doing it. So that's kind of where that idea came from. And then I didn't. So then I realized I live in a very, very small house, and that would wake up Mrs. Dave. So we don't do that. We record at sensible hours of the day. Whoever says go remembers aquatic forklift? I have no idea what that means. Best way to support the channel is to give videos you enjoy a thumbs up. Yeah, no, absolutely. Glenn's entirely right. Engagement. Honestly, it's engagement. Glenn has nailed it there. If you here's the hard rule of YouTube. If you want to support a channel, engage with it. Leave a like, leave a comment, whatever. Just in some way engage with that video. If you want to hurt a channel, ignore it. Do nothing. Do nothing. Don't look at it. Don't go anywhere near it. Don't search for it. So yeah, it's really down to engagement. If people want to help support the channel, one like is more important than you think it is. It really is. Did you know, with Mobcat, the game Stalker, Shadow of Chernobyl, the knife, hang on, chat is going by very, very quickly, has one of the most powerful attacks in the game, capable of defeating any enemy, including tanks. Wait, you can do tanks with a knife? I did not know that. Mel, at any kind at this point, honestly, wait, what's Mel on about? I'm missing something with Mel. I've got some backstory with Mel that I'm not addressing here. Oh, you want cheesecake. There it is. Okay, that's sensible. Yeah, that makes more sense then. How is Legendary Mitchell? Well, the story of Legendary Mitchell will continue. Noah, will continue. I will tell you, I think spoiler-free, Legendary Mitchell is still alive. That's about all the non-spoilers I can give you. Sensible Hours doesn't sound as catchy. Yeah, I didn't think so either, Kukul. You don't remember Aquatic Forklift from your YouTuber's Life series? Oh, yeah, that was one of the games, wasn't it? They threw so many weird names at it, it's hard to remember all of them. Colonist needs treatment. What's the problem here? And who's starving? Oh, it's Buck. Oh, go get yourself a sandwich, Buck. Don't whine to me about your tiny little problems here. How are we doing on hats, kids? Because Reed's still bummed out about that. It does bug me when a person hates a channel and they post spam hate comments. Ah, yes, but remember, it's still all engagement. What would you say is your best series of gameplay? Ooh, I'm still gonna go to XCOM 2 for that. I know it's aging, you know, it's an older series of mine, but I think still to this day, start to finish, that is my most solid series. I think, and especially playing it blind, where I was kind of learning via the comments section. So taking that XCOM 2 from beginning to end, I think that's one of my favorites. I would actually also, in terms of more recent ones, Prison Architect and Sim Casino. Sim Casino is just a fun game, and I have a ton of fun playing it. Prison Architect has been way more fun than I anticipated it being, and it builds a story that I didn't know was there until I really played it for a long time. So those are probably two more recent ones that I've enjoyed, but I think still XCOM 2 to date is the favorite full series that I've done. But that's, you know, it's just my opinion. I see 3 hats in storage. Oh, good. Hat me up here. That's a lady's hat. That's a lady's hat. Neither of those are going to fly. So that's 2 down. That's also a lady's hat. Yes, there are 3 hats in storage. Unfortunately, all of them are ladies' hats. So those are not going to fly for Reed. Reed will have a mood debuff because of that. I need somebody to make a different hat, please. A different hat. Preferably a male hat. Oh, we got the Thrumbo. Oh, good. That's another Thrumbo horn to me. What if Legendary Mitchell's brother comes to your prison? I got plans for Legendary Mitchell. You don't even worry about that. You don't even worry about that. If you had a colonist called Mia, there's a 99% chance she would be afraid of sewing machines. Ah, I see the problem there. Then the tailoring bench would not be Mia's best move. As long as your casino theme is not like the teapot. No, I think Lucky Dave's is very different from the teapot. Very, very different. Wait, there's another hat, Mel is telling me. Ah, I see it right there. What is it? Is it in good shape? Yeah, it's totally fine. Reed, come here. I've got a different hat for you, and it's not a lady's hat. You won't be bummed out. Is everyone out? No, Buck and Legua are still in the hospital. Guys, why did you have to get into a fight right now? Right now. You have been bitten so many times. That's what happens when you get into a fight with a cyborg superhero. Oh, yeah. Buck definitely took the worst of the damage there. Yeah. Legua's got a couple of bruises, and Buck is just wrecked. Buck is just absolutely wrecked. You still have severe blood loss. Addie, could you just tend to him, please? I feel like we may not have actually tended to him. Do you have legendary plans for Legendary Mitchell? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you don't worry about... Well, I say you don't worry about Legendary Mitchell. Legendary Mitchell could still burn the place down. I have very little control over Legendary Mitchell. It's not nearly as much as I feel a prison warden should have. But, yeah, he is technically alive. Definitely in the next one. I've already recorded it and edited it and whatnot. There's definitely a plan. A plan is in place. Not just for Legendary Mitchell, but for Dave's Awesome Prison in general. Is Buck going to be bionic too? Buck is not a transhumanist, right? You're not a transhumanist, are you? No, not at all. Oh, and Buck, you hate having guns. I gotta remember. Oh, God, there's an infestation. Are you kidding me? I really wanted to deal with the legendary evil, if we could, please. Okay, can everyone except Buck get out of bed, please? Because Buck's a brawler. Can everyone get out of bed, please, and go deal with the bugs? Oh, this is not what I wanted right now. I wanted just a little time to finish up some things and then go deal with the ancient evil. So I may be slightly absent from chat for a sec. This can actually be serious, so I've got to kind of deal with this ridiculous nonsense here. Weber, you are, like, armed and armored. You guess what? You're in the front line here. Well, there they are. They're out, and we're shooting. If everyone could get in here and shoot, please. There. Oh, yeah, lots of shooting. Oh, I forgot to turn my volume down. Send in the donkey. Send in the war donkey, please. War donkeys to the front. Okay, we're doing damage. Damage is being done. Legua, why don't you, my superhero, charge this guy, please. Charge this guy. Go on. Just charge. You've got a super sword. You're my bionic superhero. Slice and dice, man. Slice and dice. You got venom fangs. Bite him. Or there's more. Okay, I think those are just the hives, though. Oh, no, you shot Onion. Everybody stop. Okay. Everybody go over here. Stop shooting the donkey. You two can come over here. You guys, come here. Onion, are you going to get out of the way, Onion? We've shot Onion. We're killing our own donkey because he's too stupid. Get out of the way, Onion. Or get shot. I don't know. I get shot. Have you tried blue toast before? I would tell you how to make it. So put bread in the toaster. Leave it on the side for a few years. I know I'm out of power, Mel. I've got a lot going on. Power was one thing we wanted to work on, and it hasn't really worked out. So we've got Ancient Evil here. No, not that. I want that, please. Yes, get the royal jelly in there. You guys can all be undrafted. Could somebody... I think Svetlana's going to get Onion. Excellent. Okay. So having infestations derail your plans bugs you. Yes. Put some incendiary traps. They will spawn there again. Oh, good move. Good move. I didn't think of that. I don't think I've researched IEDs yet, but I will get on that. Did you re-record your outro? Oh, no, it's not recorded. I do that every time. That's live every time, Willow. I just do it at the end. I just sort of say it. It's not recorded. Onions down. Yeah, no, onions up. Zone the donkey to make it. It's already done. Everything's fine. Everything's 100% fine. Everything's not fine. We're going to allow all of this because that'll make some nice kibble later. Or I can just sell it to people. All right. Okay, back on track. Who's injured? What injuries have we suffered here? I got to deal with the power. How are we on components? I probably have enough components. Pain Single is healing people. That's good. Weber, how'd you do there? No immediate danger. Good. And Buck, you're still having your same problems. God, you're terrible, Buck. I might put you in the front. That might happen. Can I do a face reveal? No, I never have. No, I never have. Nobody needs to see me. No, there's nobody who needs to see me at all. I have vaguely kind of tossed around the idea of doing that, the V logger thing. Anyway, the sort of animated sprite that I could do down in the corner that matches up with your face and stuff. I thought that might be fun. It'd take me a bit to kind of get the idea of it under control, but I thought we might do that at some point. I might branch into that. I think I'm as smart as the donkey that got hurt by a sewing machine. And Willow has done the same thing. Okay, so I guess the plan for Dave is just stay the heck away from sewing machines. Got it. Understood. Okay. I don't probably need this many. I really like to get Legua in on the Lancer, though, because that sword would just cut up that Lancer, no problem. All right. First things first. Let's get power under control. I should have enough components to get this geothermal going here. So geothermal is 8 components. I've got it. Go ahead and slap that down. And then I really would like to get some more steel under control. So let's get this going here. Oh, good. There's sensory mechanites. Yay! I'll look forward to those. Those are terrible. And yet, strangely awesome at the same time. I like to think Dave is a cyborg. I do too. I like to think of me as a cyborg. I'm not, but I like to think I am. Oh boy, this is a lot of steel I'm using up here. This is so much steel. Take it, actually, alright, I've already done it now. Take it up here. Yeah, and we'll tap it into here. There we go. And then that can go up there. Whew, that is going to be a lot of steel. That is going to be a great deal of steel. Sally Cat, welcome. It's not a full project until you bled. Oh, right. So, who's got the mechanites now? Oh, it's Buck. Buck, you are just asking to get your organs harvested and kicked out the door. You are just asking for that right now. All right, well, sit there with your sensory mechanites and think about what you've done with your life. This is why you make quilts out of washable fabric. Excellent. I'll remember that. Any quilt I own may be covered in blood. Oh, bye, Noah. Thank you. Thank you for coming by. I hope we'll see you again. I hope we will see you again. Cool. So where was I? Oh, it's bedtime. Right. I guess people can sort of go about their business. Undignified throne room again. I should probably refuel all of them at once, maybe. And who's having issues now? Now Legu is having issues. Well, what is your problem with your clothing? You also need a hat. Okay, this is less the Wild Pants colony, more the Wild Hats colony. Did we make any of those other ones that I queued up, guys? I'm not immediately seeing them. Onion's dead. That's okay. I'm basically fine with that. We can get another donkey. Did you tell that to the brains you dissect? Oh, yes, just so we're all clear, if anyone's new in chat, Sally Cat has dissected human brains with lasers. Like, for real. So, just be aware of that. Be aware of that. Yeah, Buck is definitely going to be the cannon fodder to answer that question from ages ago. Buck is just not contributing today, and Buck may be the cannon fodder, may get his organs harvested. I'm not sure why we can't harvest organs from dead people. I feel, because, like, that's, like, what we do in the world. That we like, actually do that. We kind of wait till they die, and then we get their organs. But no, they have to be alive while we do it. Boy, would that be a mood debuff to harvest the organs out of an actual colonist. Not even a prisoner, but one of us. Ooh, that is, yeah, I'm definitely running out of storage. I have allowed them to put cotton over here, but I've just got a bazillion things of cotton right now. I am swimming in cotton. How much cotton do I actually have? I have over 4,000 units of cotton. I'm good on cotton. Thank you. Spike Little Girl. Welcome. I don't think I saw you come in. Welcome, Spike Little Girl. So they will store cotton over here. But yeah, we're pretty full in the textile room. I could expand it a little bit. Actually, that's not the stupidest idea. I could expand it a little bit more into this hayfield. I don't really need all of this hayfield. In fact, I think I will shrink that a little bit. Let's take that down to about there. And then what did I make this out of? Sandstone. Okay, how am I doing on sandstone? Do I have any? God, I've got a lot of stuff here. Marble, slate, limestone, granite, sandstone. I have some, not much, but probably enough to do what I need to do. So let's get structure. And I know Onion is dead. Stop flashing at me, game. Sandstone. Let's take that down to say there. That'll give us just a little bit of breathing room. And then when they do that, I'll deconstruct that wall. Really strange you can't do it to dead people like they don't need a lung or a heart. Yeah, I mean, this is actually like how we get organs, is we wait for people to politely die, and then we take their organs out. We don't actually do it of living people. That would be abhorrent. But still in school, after I got sewn, I got a bandage, and the bandage was too big. Couldn't even write. Sounds like you're having a bad sewing experience there, Mia. What does my hippocampus structure need to look like to be acceptable? You know what? Do you really want to ask that question, Mel? Is that the question you want to ask the person who has dissected human brains with a laser? Because I wouldn't. We're talking about James Bond level evil there. Goldfinger looked at Sally Cat and said, "Whoa, dial it down a little bit there. Just back it off on the evil." So I would probably just let Sally Cat do whatever Sally Cat wants to do. And I'm just going to go be somewhere completely other with my brain not being dissected. You should put that in your Tinder profile. I'll only judge you by your hippocampus structure. That would really confuse people and probably get you an awesome match. Because whoever found that funny, that's probably the person you should be with. I would go in that route. Is everyone in bed? Yes. And everyone has been tended, right? Let's just check everyone. You've been tended, okay? You've been tended. How's our prisoner? No health conditions? Are people feeding you? Kind of. Kind of. I mean, you haven't been fed recently, and you are hungry. Alright, Pain Stingle, could you actually wake up and feed this guy? You're not assigned to wardening. How about you, Shield? You're also not assigned... Who does the wardening around here? Kalian. Okay. Deliver some food for Herring. Because a lot's going on today, and I don't want to forget that Herring exists. The donors are usually brain dead. Well, we hope. We hope. I mean, that's the ideal. I don't know what Sally Cat does on her own time. In her personal life. She's got a laser, and she knows how to use it on a human brain. What she does personally, I don't even want to know. I'm not even going to ask. My hippocampus is probably very sexy. Have some faith in yourselves. I don't know what my hippocampus is like. I think my hippocampus is kind of left of center, Probably not in the right place. That sounds about right. All right, Kalian, good. There we go. Some food for Herring. Herring will be happy. Nice fine meal. A little bit of a mood buff there. That's cool. I have no problem feeding fine meals to prisoners. It keeps them happy. It makes them a little bit happier. So we'll wake up. Did we get the other hats made? Let's just check this. Yeah, no, we're still waiting on that. We got a lot of backup tasks here. Got a lot going on. So speed it on. Let's get things going here. Oh, Addie's up. Building the wall. That's cool. Appreciate that, but I'd like to focus on the power and, the endless power lines. And then when all of this gets constructed, I usually build a wall around the geothermal if it's outside the borders of my colony, just in case raiders come by, they're not going to come by and trash it, or at least it'll be harder for them to trash it. They're going to have to go through a wall first, which gives me time to get down to them and kill them. Organ donors, they're alive but brain dead. Oh, gotcha. Okay. In the current version of RimWorld, can you make bio lungs? If you mean bionic lungs, not to my knowledge. If you mean, can you rip somebody's lungs out and put them in someone else? Oh, heck yes, you can. We've already done it here. That's a good question. I think all the bionic parts are in here. Can we make bionic lungs? No. We can make a heart. We can make a stomach. An ear. No lungs, though. No, lungs you have to get fresh. You have to rip out somebody else's lungs and put them in somebody different than the first person. Ask Borba. He got one. He got somebody else's lung, and he's wicked happy about it. All right. How are we doing here? How are we doing? Mel, addressing the insect issue. If I just walled this area off, would that be enough? Rather than putting IEDs in here, what if I just walled this area off? Because I don't specifically need it. So let me know when you hear that question. If I just walled that off and just said, yeah, we're not going in there again. Or would they sort of burrow underneath and get out or something? Would be cool if there's a really tiny university campus with hippos rolling around somewhere deep in your brain. Oh, hippo is horse, isn't it? Horse? That's the Greek word for horse, I believe. Weirdly. I don't know. But hey, that's what they came up with. It's not my problem. I don't speak ancient Greek. So where are we at? Area revealed. Oh, what now? Okay, it's just a component. That's cool. I really want that component. But don't get me all worked up about that, RimWorld. It's fine. It's just a different component than the component I was already getting. If you can make them, it's strange you can make a heart and stomach, but no lung or kidneys. Yeah, you can make a stomach. And I think a stomach, it could just basically, it could function as a lung. It's just basically a sack. How hard can it be to make a lung? Yes, but they'll start digging out. Okay, so that's kind of what I suspected. That sounded too easy when I said it. So they will get out eventually. All right, well, we'll put some traps in there at some point. And then at some point, we'll clean up all these insects. Oh, there's a lot going on. Oh, you've already done this, though. That's good. Okay, cool. Then deconstruct this wall. I know I have no power, RimWorld. I'm working on it. Working on it as best I can. They're doing it right now. I think Weber is literally on this right now. Have we made any move down here? No, not a bit. Not a bit. I'm actually concerned about my steel. Royal Tribute Collector. Okay. And that is Gonzalo's aunt is the Royal Tribute Collector. Okay, we probably won't do anything with them because they only want to pay for prisoners, and I'd rather keep the prisoner for myself. But, we might have a look. Put an auto turret pointing down the tunnel. That's an option, too. I feel a combination thereof. Like, I'm seeing traps, IEDs, and a turret. Like, I like to cover all my bases here. Because there's going to be a bunch of them. So they'll get by the first things. This isn't like the 13 colonies. They had like 100% of people. This colony has 10. Yeah. And 10's not bad. I've done better. It was hard to keep track of everything, but I've almost filled the top of the screen on one playthrough that I did. Almost filled the top of the screen with a combination of my own colonists and some refugees. So they actually, it's kind of neat when you get too many colonists. The icons start shrinking to make room for them at the top. I kind of like it. And they all shrunk down like, wow, I have so many people. I think I had like 30 or something. It was just absurd. I got so much work done, though. Oh, nothing took any time. It was just fantastic. So we might think about the auto turret, Kukul. We might think about basically everything. Basically everything might go over by the insects there. And wall them off. I might do all of it. So Royal Muffalo's doing well. Good. Nap time again in RimWorld. Not as good. This is done. I can get that deconstructed. Okay. And they're eventually going to work on the geothermal, which should help with my power issues. And then, after all of that, then finally, unless something else happens, we might be able to break into the Ancient Evil and see if we can deal with this. At bare minimum, there's going to be some good stuff in there. Ah, bulk goods trader. Now that is interesting. I'm very interested in that. Thank you very much. I should actually sell off a bunch of that cotton. I don't need it that much. Oh, bulk goods trader is exactly what I wanted to see. Who is, these days, it's usually my royal person, but who's my most chatty person? Yeah, Painstickle, you'll do. Oh, wait, doesn't Painstickle have something wrong with him? I think Painstickle has, like, a talking issue or something. Kalian, why don't you get up and talk to these people? There you go. Go see what kind of bulk trading they'd like to bulk do. That's, when are we going to defeat the Ancient Evil? Mia, I've been trying. And then RimWorld happened. I've been trying very, very hard. Put the incendiary IED, and then wait. That way they can just cook inside the cave. Oh, wall it. Put the incendiary in, and then wall it. I get it. I read that as wait when I read it quickly. They can just, oh yeah, because there'll be fire. Of course. That makes sense. That's what incendiary kind of creates. All right, what do you guys got? What do you got? And more importantly, what are you willing to buy? Please say cotton. Please say you'll buy a lot of cotton. You will take some of my goats off my hand. That's good. I wouldn't mind a cow and bull for milk and then more cows. I'll have to think about that. Have you got anything really, really cool? I will definitely... you don't have any components for sale. You'll buy them, but you don't have any. You will buy a ton of cloth, though. Okay, cool. We're going to sell you a ton of cloth just to clear the space. I can make more. You actually don't really have a heck of a lot. You'll buy all my drugs. That's good. That's good. And then, what do you have that I desperately want? Not a lot. You'll buy that shield pack that I don't really care about. Okay. And that's it. You don't really have anything. You're terrible. Is there anything that I want out of you? You'll buy my lung, liver, and kidney, and beer. Wow, that sounds like a really awesome weekend. Just walking out the door with an 88 pack of beer and several human organs. All right, what am I going to do with you people? I'm definitely getting rid of some cotton. There's no question of that. So show me cotton again, please. Cloth. There we go. Let's get... If I sold you... No, I don't want to go that way. Sorry, zero that out. I want to go the other way. I want to sell you cotton. So if I sold you... Can you pay for 1,000 cotton? No, you can't. But we'll put it in there. We'll put it in there. I might pick some stuff up from you. I will probably buy... You know what? I'm going to buy that cow and bull from you. We're just going to get that done right now. You can definitely buy all of this insect meat for a start. And I will buy that cow and bull from you. Just those two. Don't need a lot. I might shave off a goat. That's a neat sentence. I might say that again in my own time, just for fun. So I'm going to shave off a goat here. It sounds like it's some sort of like analogy or it's what is the term that I'm looking for? It sounds like I'm saying something really wrong when I say that. Is what I'm trying to say. And then you have no components. You have no advanced components. Wow, you're really terrible. You're just so terrible at things. You have a bunch of human leather. That's just delightful. When is RimWorld meant to take place? The 1500s? No, actually the 5500s, Mia. The 5500s. Date right down in the corner here is the 1st of April, May, 5503. So, little teensy bit in the future. There, teensy bit in the future. Game was inspired, if you go and read the Steam page, by things like Firefly and Dune and all sorts of sci-fi stuff. So yes, the 5500s, actually. I might sell you some of my drugs just to get rid of them. Yeah, maybe, I don't know, have this flake and call me in the morning. You're a terrible trader. I don't like you anymore, and I want you to go away after I take all of your money. All of your money. Remind me what the War Veil does. What exactly is the deal with this? I know it gives you some sort of benefit. It actually is just flat out armor. I might buy that. That might be fun for somebody. So, yeah, give me your Hyperweave War Veil, I guess. UI is very confusing to me. It gets better. It gets better. The trading screen is more unintuitive than it really needed to be. But you kind of get the hang of it. It is, I know, sometimes I do it myself. I just did it, forgetting which way is selling and which way is buying. It would be way more easier to set buy, sell on top of it. But it is what it is. RimWorld is one of those games where I think the developers have just said, hey, we made an awesome game, deal with it. We're not changing for you. Although, last year they did actually put it on sale twice for the very first time ever. Sorry, this is a very boring screen to look at. I will try and wrap this trade up sooner rather than later. I'm just seeing what I can sell them that I can just sort of gut their money. I'll sell them more cloth. I'll sell them more cloth. So why don't you have like another 500? 909? Okay, great. Good. Call it a day. Done. Thank you. Go away. You're a terrible trader. Who's going to get that war veil? Maybe Kalian. Kalian. I don't know why. What are you wearing right now? It looks like you get a helmet. Oh, you actually have a really good helmet. No, don't change that. Legua, my cyborg warrior. Go wear this war veil instead of a bowler hat. You needed a better hat anyway. So that. How's white stuff business? Did very well. Got some money for that. Right there. Got some money for that. What happened to Earth on RimWorld? Oh, I have no idea. I don't think it's ever addressed. I don't think that's ever come up in the lore of RimWorld. I might be completely wrong. There might be a whole story about what happened to Earth, but I have no idea what it is. I'm sure they have mods to fix it too. I know, RimWorld's certainly a very heavily modded game, but we all know I just don't mod. It's just not me. It's not me. I don't have any moral objection to it. I want to stress that. If you like to mod, that's cool. I just don't. I like to generally play the game the way it was designed to be played. And work within that. Shield's chopping up some insects. Excellent. Legua looks insane right now. Legua, I didn't realize he had a top knot until he took his hat off. He looks... You are such a superhero right now. Or supervillain, I'm not sure. What is going to be my next thing that I staple onto you, now that I say that out loud? I don't want to do it now, because we've got a lot going on. But what have I given you? Venom Fang, Stone Skin Gland, and an Architect Arm. You're awesome. You're so awesome. Is there any other cool things I could be researching along those lines? I don't think we've gotten any of the tech prints for them. Specialized limbs is nice, but that's just the sort of drill arm and stuff. No, I don't really have any. I could get you like a immuno enhancer. It's not the worst thing in the world. What does that take? Where doodly do? Tell me what you take to make. I don't know. Anyway, speeds up immunity gain. Yeah, I mean it's not particularly dramatic, but if you got ill, you'd get better faster. In this game, can you even get more land? You could fill the map. So the map is pretty big. We haven't taken up all of the map. It's actually quite a large map. You can make the map larger, but RimWorld will very quickly advise you that it will probably crash your game if you do. It's not really set up to do that, so it warns you if you click on that when you're doing the game settings. You can do this, but if it crashes, don't come crying to us. And then you could, if you wanted to, just leave. You could move somewhere else. I think Grem DeVell did a nomad play. I'm pretty sure he did, where nomadic warriors, where they just sort of wandered around the planet and they would set up home somewhere and then move somewhere else later. Pretty sure that was one of his playthroughs. He does a lot of good RimWorld stuff. So you can check that out too. I didn't say you should mod, just making general. Oh, I know Willow. I know pretty much everyone in chat is knows where I am on mods. It's just not me. That's cool. But yes, I'm sure there is. I'm sure there is mods to fix virtually everything. Do you have any bionic legs? Not yet. Not yet. That wouldn't be a bad idea, especially where he's melee oriented. To do that, he's got the Architect Arm. But we could work on some bionic legs. How many advanced components do I have? I actually should be pretty good with that. I have 8. I want Gonzalo to finish the regular components, and he's actually doing great on that. How's the power? Or if we put anything in here, we haven't put a darn thing in here. Not a darn thing in here. But everyone is up and kind of healed. It might be time for the Ancient Evil. He went clear across the entire planet. Did he really? Wow. One of these days I gotta sit down and watch that. I've started watching some of his RimWorld, but you know Grem DeVell. He's like prolific, like you read about. This guy can crank out some stuff, so it's hard to keep up with him. By the time I get started on a series, he's on part 417, so it's a little hard. Channel I watch, he moves around the planet. Yeah, I'm sure plenty of people have done it. It's not a new idea, but you could just be a nomad. You could just keep going. You never You never have to get to the end of the game. You know, you don't have to launch the ship and leave the planet. I've never done it yet. I have over 700 hours in RimWorld. I've never done it. I have plans for it, as some folks in chat know, but I've never done it personally. So you don't have to do that. RimWorld, here's why I love RimWorld. RimWorld is exactly the game I like because it lets me play it however I want. It doesn't tie me down to any sort of linear idea of you must do this to play this game. Just like, no, you want to do that? Do that. You know, live with your consequences, but if you want to go that route, go that route. Oh, good, we're making power. It just lets me play it however I want to play it that day. I have to look at the playthrough up. It would be interesting in a nomadic playthrough of RimWorld. I'm pretty sure Grem has done it, and I think Mel is agreeing that Grem has done that. So check out Grem Devel. I don't think it's a current series that he's got going, because he's having a lot of success with that Caves of Cud, whatever it is. That's doing really, really well for him. That's got a incredibly strong viewer base. I did not realize that game was that popular, and I wouldn't play it even if it was. It's not my style of game. That is definitely Grem's style of game, though. That is a Grem Devel game all day. Went to the ship on the other side of the planet. Wow! I gotta sit down and watch that. You know what I wish? Here's what I wish. I wish I had time to watch people on YouTube. I really do. I have I have a life outside of YouTube. I have a job that I have to go to and, go make money and that kind of thing. And then I, work on the channel and other things and spend time with Mrs. Dave. I wish I had more time to watch other people on YouTube. I'd love to go through Grem's series. Maybe I'll make a point of that. Maybe I'm just going to sit down and say, you know what? Start to finish. 350 episodes. Yeah, he cranks them out, Mel. God bless him. He cranks those things out. I think he's streaming right now, too. He's just non-stop. Oh, yeah, we got cows. I forgot about that. Right, I should tell the cows where to go. Hang on. Oh, P.S., where is Muffalaw at? Muffalaw is another... Oh, it's going to be a while. It's going to be another 12 days till Muffalaw has her baby. That's okay. We'll just keep him going. So, yeah, you guys need to be in the animals outside area, please. And then everyone else can be... Well, the Royal Muffalos are in the most Royal Muffalo zone. Oh, Kukul, thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I don't have a life. I'm disabled and need stuff to fill my time. I wish I could do with like another... Oh, and we've got a wild boar. Okay. Neat. Yeah, I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. That's fine. We'll tame it and then... Well, we have tamed it. But we'll train it to fight. That's something. So yeah, you can be a fighty boar. Wait, can you not be trained to fight? You can. Oh, attack. There we go. Yeah, you're fine. You can be trained to attack. All right, cool. The power looks like it is getting there. We have many of the components in place. Many of the parts in place, not specifically components. I think I'd like to get the power turned on permanently, like not flickering. And then we're going for the Ancient Evil. Yeah, Addie's working on it. Addie, you're very, very slow, because you're very old. Is that all the steel? That is all the steel. Okay, cool. Right. As soon as that power is on, if nothing else has happened, we're going after the Ancient Evil. What do I have over here? What is that? Oh, we are building an immuno-enhancer. Oh, I already had a plan for Legua. We just haven't finished it yet. Huh. Good to know that my plan was still my plan from way back when. How many times in your life have you eaten a baguette? Oh, quite a few. I like a good baguette. They're fun. They're long and crunchy. I like those. Nice buttery baguette. That would be nice. Stabby the wild boar. You got it. Done. Sold. Lock it in. Where'd you go? Wild boar. Come here. Let's get you. There we go. Yep. Don't even need to question that one. Hang on a sec. No. Do the thing that I am asking you to do, please. Thank you. So, Stabby the wild boar. Done. Lock that in. Thank you. So where... Oh, power. Right, power. Once they get this geothermal on, we are taking a dangerous trip to Ancient Evil Land. Who's on this? Is anyone... Like, Shield. Do you want to do this? Oh, Addie's doing it. Addie's very old. Well, you are getting the components over there. Okay, good. I'm just going to kind of tentatively move things a little bit faster. Want to make sure Addie is doing her work. I know you're very, very old and possibly forgetful, but if you can get on that. And You are starting to build it. Okay, great. Good, good. I'm not going to bother with the walls yet. We'll kind of cross that bridge when we come to it. But hopefully Addy will get that turned on. It looks like... Yeah, it looks like they've got all the power and lines in place. That should help with our power situation. What am I... I mean, I do have a huge base. I'm just asking, what am I doing that's taking up that much power? I could turn this forge off. Smithy, whatever. I don't really need that on right now. So turn that off, and then I think we'll be good. We're going to be fine. Can you zoom out? I just want to see the base layout. Absolutely. Absolutely. So I tend to favor digging into mountains whenever I can. It's just my thing. I like it. So we started out somewhere down here, and then we've been gradually moving into the mountain. Put the throne room in there with the royal muffalos. Royal bedroom is in there. Royal Muffalo feeding zone is in there. Drug lab's up there. It's a uranium-based drug lab. It's basically highly radioactive. We've got some sort of indoor-outdoor growing areas down here. Then some regular fields. The fridge is over here. And then sort of basic crafting areas. Oh, speaking of which, I see we have done the thing that I needed you to do. So let's expand this zone. There we go. Okay, that'll be better. Oh, Ambi's pregnant. I mean, Ambi the goat is pregnant. I don't know about Ambi's personal life, but Ambi the goat is pregnant. Did you know with Bobcat, the Red Forest was a pine forest near, I never know how to pronounce that, Pripyat? Anyway, the trees turned reddish-brown after they died massive amount of radiation from the disaster, bulldozed during the cleanup. The site of the Red Forest remains one of those contaminated locations on the planet. Maybe many fear the trees decay, they will release radioactive contaminants into the groundwater. I have no doubt they will. I have no doubt they will. Making drugs probably takes up a bit of power. Surprisingly not, Willow. I don't think this is a powered lab. No. No. The only things that need power in here is the heater and the trade beacon. No, none of the actual narcotics need any sort of power, or at least not for the production thereof. Did we finish? Almost, Addy. You're so close to finishing that. Look how many squares you filled in, Addy. Good job. Okay, I'm going to speed it through because I want you to finish that, and then we're going to go open up a door into Ancient Evil. We're all going to be terrified. Many of us may die. Certainly going to die when we open up those gaskets. That ain't going to end well. I did one once where I opened up the casket, and then obviously the horrible, horrible people who live inside who are very angry and very well armed. Oh, hang on, somebody's starving. What's the problem here? It's Buck. Again with Buck. Again with you. Well, alright. Kalian, can you just throw some food down his stomach? You are... No, we're not doing dirt. Weber, how about you? Okay, who is the doctor around here? There we go. Feeding Buck. Can somebody go feed Buck, please? Thank you. Thank you very much. Alright. Back to the Ancient Evil. Here we go. Addy, can you come down here and just please finish your work after you've consumed your fine meal? That's fine. In your own time, Addy. It's not like we've got Ancient Evil or anything. Whenever you're ready, you want to have a light snack before the Ancient Evil. That's okay. You do your thing. You do your thing, Addy. Are you done? Now you're digging at steel. No, I want you to finish this. Oh, never mind. Weber's coming down here to do it. Weber's better than you anyway. Weber's much better than you. Okay. That will resolve most of my power issues, and then... Hui. Painstakingly, I noticed you put on a different top hat. Weird. I guess your other top hat was not very topish. Let's get some floors in here while I just happen to be looking at it. Get those down in there. Alright. That will relieve pressure on the textile room, including, you know, the amount that we just sold there as well. And then we're pretty much ready to go. Weber, you done? Yes, you are. Okay, I need everyone except Buck to come down here and do something really dangerous. Everyone come down here. Everyone come down here. And when you get here, we're going to do something stupid. I wonder if Dave would be interested in a story-based game that he can complete in a single stream. Maybe. How story-based is it? Is it like reading things at people? Oh, yeah, thank you, Willow. Let's just make sure we're feeding the prisoner. We seem to be pretty good about that. People seem to be basically on that. Yeah, absolutely been fed. Yeah, actually, wicked happy. Wicked happy. Just ate a fine meal. Wicked happy about life right now. Okay. let's get some things going here. Weber, charge right. No, here, Weber, here. Kalian, you're fine. Painstingle, you can be over here. Reed, are you my brawler? Is that your problem? Oh, congratulations. You're going to be the one who goes opens the door. Great, because you don't have a gun. Sorry. Legua, I'm going to put you over here. Just in case they make it through the trap corridor, you'll be right there, ready to spring on them. And then Borba, you can go right here. Gonzalo, right here. Addy, over there. Okay. Right. Am I going to drop a save? No, because this one's on me. This one's on me. I drop a save when we do operations. Just me, welcome. I drop a save when we do operations because I don't want to lose a colonist to a dice roll that I can't 100% control. But this one's on me, so no, we're going in on this without dropping a save. All right, let me do this the way I need to do this. So, orders. Mine that, please. Actually, no, sorry, deconstruct that. That's a wall. Deconstruct that. Reed, I need you to do that, okay? Go in there and stand there. Now I'm going to temporarily undraft you and have you deconstruct this granite wall. This is going to be a bit of timing on my part. Last week was kind of bad. It was a terrible snowstorm. Got hurt by a sewing machine. Oh, and you got abrasions on your lip. You have had a hard day. A hard day. When you start a RimWorld game, when do you tend to start? Oh, I go somewhere around the equator. I don't make my life too hard. I like to have a nice start to it. Story-based information from newspapers, social media, medical records, dating profiles. Oh, I know that game. I know exactly which game you're talking about. I think I watched Many a True Nerd do it. Or actually, it might have been Penge. I don't remember. Okay, I'm going to be a little absent from chat for the next couple of minutes because I need my actually focus on RimWorld. All right, Reed, off you go. Do your thing. Deconstruct that wall. And then you're going to poke your head in the door and really annoy somebody. And then you're going to come out again really, really quickly. Oh, if I time this right, might just... Oh, it could either go really, really well or really, really badly. So yeah, pardon me if I'm not immediately on chat at the moment. I just kind of gotta pay attention here to what's gonna happen. I don't want to lose Reed, but you are kind of the guinea pig. Okay, Reed. No, you're drafted again, Sparky. You're coming back in here, and you're going to attract this person's attention. Are you attracted? Is your attention attracted? Have I attracted your attention? Yes. Okay, go. Run, Reed. Run. Get out the door. Out the door. Move. Go. Okay, door should shut in time. Reed, you can be undrafted. You can go back to the hospital. Okay, the Lancer's done nothing at all. Well, that's fussy. My plan has gone to hell. Okay, my plan has gone to hell. Okay. Reed, I know I said you could go to the hospital. No, that's a granite chunk. I know Reed kind of looks like a granite chunk, but he's not. How's your health? You're going to die in 6 hours. And your shoulder's been shot off. Wait, how do you have an arm then? The shoulder, Reed. The shoulder is the bit that connects your arm to your body. If your shoulder has been shot off, how do you have an arm? Okay, I don't know the answer to that medical question. I can't explain that one. Right, who's doctory that I can release from service to go deal with Reed, who's going to die in 6 hours, that I kind of don't need right here? Shield's got the charge rifle. Kalian, you're a terrible doctor. Definitely not Legua. Weber. Okay, this is all going to... Buck, are you any good at doctoring? You actually are. Could you doctor each other up? I think... You know what? I'm going to make that work. I don't know how I'm going to make that work yet, but I am going to make that work. Okay, so the Lancer has not been foiled, or has foiled my wily plan. So we're going to just charge in like a bunch of complete maniacs. He doesn't have one. Yeah, no, hopefully not. Hay is rotting away. That's fine. We're going to deal with that. Shoot, kill it. Legua. Charge forward like the insane superhero that you are. Oh, that was easy. Okay. Right, everyone stop panicking then. Okay, he just went down like a sack of potatoes. Everyone go about your business, I guess. Yeah, I'd really, I hear what you're saying, Bobcat, but I'm not getting the whole missing arm thing. I mean, he doesn't have a shoulder, which is unfortunate because I can't make a bionic shoulder. All right, well, I'll try and figure it out. How's your, I mean, your manipulation is obviously terrible because you've been horribly injured. I'll kind of flesh that one out as it goes along there. Did you want Svetlana in there? No, probably not. We've already lost on Onion due to my incompetence. So, Buck, in theory, I don't need you to do it because other doctors are available. Could you have gotten up? Yeah, you could have. You could have gotten out of the hospital bed, tended to Reed, and then gone back to your own bed. Good to know. That's good to know. It was way too easy, Em. Way too easy. It's going to get worse than this because we got to open up those crypto sleep cabinets. And that's where all the pain's going to come. In the meantime, we can recoup some of our materials here. Let's get all of this and all of this. We don't need any of these traps anymore. All of that can go. I might leave the barricade up for right now. For right now. Look at all these urns I can have. I can have all the urns right now. And some Glitter World medicine, which ain't no bad thing. And what is this, a table? There's all sorts of good stuff in here. I'm going to have this room for myself. I might make this the throne room. It might be an awesome throne room. Think about that. Is somebody tending to Reed? Have you been tended to, sir? No, and you're going to die in 4 hours. Hey, you know what, Buck? You're right here. Get up and tend to Reed, and then you can go back to bed. Where are you going? No. Don't get the Glitter World medicine right now. It's way too far away. It's way too far away. No, forbid that for right now. We'll get that later, man. We'll get that later. I really appreciate you're going for the good stuff, but that's really, really far away. So tend to Reed, please, like a normal person with all the other medicine that we have. Thank you. Those won't open until I open them. No. Why not use the trap on the crypto sleep people? I could. You know what? Hang on. That's not the worst idea. It wasn't my plan. Okay, I'll tell you exactly why that wasn't my plan, Mel. Usually, what I do with crypto sleeps is I line traps around them. Because, you know, as Willow is asking and as you and I are confirming, they're not going to wake up until I deliberately open them. So I usually line a bunch of traps around them, send the cannon fodder in to open the first one, and then I've usually got people lined up to shoot. So they go nuts. A bunch of them step into the traps, not all of them, but, you know, we can usually get a few of them done. You know what I could do? I could move that urn and put another trap right there. Mel, quick question. If I shoot a crypto sleep cabinet, will that open it? Will that open it? Congrats, almost 4K. Yeah, it's proceeding in the right direction. Thank you, Just Me. Thank you. It is definitely proceeding in the right direction. Water wheels are just overpowered but hard to defend if you like walls around your base. Yeah, I like walls around my base and many, many trap corridors. You like my plan. The ones of like lining traps around them? I like that plan too. So if I shoot a crypto sleep cabinet, Mel, will that open them up? In the meantime, I am probably going to put more traps around it. I think we're going to use both of our plans, Mel. I think we'll use both of our plans. So I'm going to keep the trap corridor. I am now, however, going to put a new door. Here's how this is all going to go down. I'm sorry this is all in pause mode, guys, but I need to kind of make this happen here. So we're going to put a new door there. We're going to move. Bring me back to this, please. We're going to reinstall this vase anywhere. I don't care. Put it in the throne room. It'll be fine. So put that vase up there, please. Shooting does open the casket. Thank you. Good. And then I'd like a lot more steel than I have right now. Now, the problem with my plan, Mel, is that you can't really line them up very well. So you can get some in here, but obviously the traps all can't be right next to each other. So you just kind of do the best you can, basically. I'm sure there's a way more efficient way I could be doing this, but, you know, it's me. We're all used to that feeling around the channel. Okay, so there's a bunch of traps lined up there. And then there's another trap corridor right here. I'm going to put yet another trap, now that I'm looking at it. Come back. Another trap right here. Oh, not quite enough space. There will be when that vase is out of there. Okay, game back on. A little bit of a higher speed mode. You can use Resurrect Serum on a body with no head and it grows back. Absolutely. I think it says it in the description. It will heal or bring back to life anyone. I think they can actually be skeletal. I don't even think you need much of a body. Oh, Reed's down here with, who did we lose again? Syl, right? I remember Syl. She got taken by the betrayers. Bunch of traitors. Okay. This is the new plan. I should get, you know what? Get the Glitter World medicine out of there now, because chances are there's going to be some fire. I have yet to get through opening crypto sleep cabinets without something exploding. So yeah, you could harvest organs, extra organs from a prisoner. Yeah, you know what? I never thought of that, Bobcat. If I had ripped all those organs out of that guy and then use a resurrect serum, I could get double my organs. It'd be like bonus organs, and then you could honestly, if you had the resurrect serum, you could just have an eternal source of organs. A horrible, disturbing, unnatural, constant source of organs, but organs nonetheless. You could just keep resurrecting and harvesting. It would be like having a farm. It would be an organ farm. It's just terrible. Terrible to think about. Oh, who's got tattered apparel now? Is it your hat shield? What is the problem with people's hats around here? No, it's actually not. It's your shirt. Okay, that's fine. I can make a shirt. We can do shirts around here. In fact, let's just queue up a bunch of clothing. You know what? Everyone's starting to break down their clothing. Get 3 shirts, 3 pants, a couple of parkas, a cape, because everybody loves capes, and you're still making a beret. Good. That's an acceptable amount of clothing. Double your organs, double your fun. Exactly. Yeah. It would essentially be cloning him, except it wouldn't really be cloning because you'd be bringing back the original body. So you're not making a new one. You're just bringing back the old one. Oh, we've got more hats over here. When did we decide to make so many cowboy hats? It's like Penge's run. Okay, well, never mind. That's fine. I'm sure that'll all be fine. Do we make any move down here? No, we probably won't until tomorrow either. All right, get them through the night. And that mechanoid thing went way easier than I thought it was going to. Way easier. I'm sure we probably already disassembled that and broken it down for parts. I do see we've got more components than I traditionally think we have, so that's good. Oh, you know, I could also line up is a building around here. What if I got like a lot of stone blocks of? Anything like a lot? Marble. Okay, that's a perfectly good thing to be building a wall out of. So marble wall is going to go here. I like to leave a little bit of room just in case we've ever got to get in here and repair it. So just leave myself a little bit of space there, and then I still put a door in here. We'll put a marble door in there, though. Okay, that's good. That should keep it reasonably well protected from raiders. Seen a stream where people gave 4 serum for 40 hats. Wow. Hats have a value in RimWorld. Go ask Penge at the Geek Cupboard. Hats have a value. You get yourself some red double strand cowboy hats. You got a business going on there. Oh, Herring's resistance has already been broken. Nice. That was quick. Remind me, Herring, are you terrible? Probably. Or what's your deal? I've seen worse. You have good mining skill. I like that. And you have a passion for it. You're not great. You'll do crafting, and crafting is the one thing that, you know, needs to get done basically everywhere, so that's not bad. Yeah, hats have a value. I've gone into the drug trade, Azrar. I've gone into the drug trade, basically. So, we make a lot of drugs. A lot of drugs. We don't do it very quickly, but boy, are they valuable. Boy, are they just insanely valuable. Keep making more, guys. Keep making more. It does seem to be the very last thing that we make around here. They might have a skill value or a skill minimum that I'm not immediately aware of. That might be why they don't get done very often. There might only be 1 or 2 people who could do them. That's, you know, I never thought of that. Show me drugs. I never actually brought that into my head. So, for instance, this yayo here. Talk to me about this. Is there a minimum skill requirement for this? I'm looking. Wow, there's so much information here. No, that's the work to make. That's not what I need. Is there a minimum crafting ability that you need? I don't see one. That doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Drug Lord life is okay. Not bad. We just bought a cow. We bought 2 cows for it. Well, a cow and a bull, but a bull is a cow. It's just a boy cow. So we got a cow and a bull for our drugs. We gave them some drugs, and they gave us a cow and a bull. After 3 hours, the same people wanted to give more serum for 36 tribal wear. Tribal wear. Wow, that is low rent. That is low rent stuff. Oh, traps are coming along nicely. Very, very nicely. Okay. I like where this is going. I think we might be ready to assault these people tomorrow. Cool. Got what? One more trap to put in. Two more, maybe. I actually wouldn't mind putting some lights on in here so we can see what we're doing, but I'll learn to live without. Okay, good. Go into the bill. Oh, good idea. Thank you, Mel. That's a good idea. So go into the bill to check that. So flake details requires leaves. I don't see anything. Oh, you know what? I'm not 100% sure I knew this was an intellectual skill, not a crafting skill. Ah, that's probably part of the problem. I don't have very many smart people here, except Painstingle, who's amazing. 3, 11. I totally skipped. I think in the back of my mind I knew that about medicine production, but I thought drug crafting was more... Oh, Herring's joined us. Was more of a crafting skill. So I don't know that I necessarily understood that. I thought it was a crafting skill rather than an intellectual skill. But that probably is what's holding us back, because most of my colonists are a bunch of dummies. So Herring, you're already in mining. Look at you, Herring. Look at you. What is it that we need you to do around here? Oh, I need to find you a bedroom for a start. I don't know if I've got any spare bedrooms. So you can be number 1 on all those. Do you have a doctor skill? You have a skill of 4. You can technically perform basic first aid. Handling, I don't really care. I mean, do it if you've got nothing else to do with your time. Cooking, yeah, do it if you've got nothing else to do with your time, but I got way better people for that. Shooting, you're kind of terrible at, if we're all honest. Growing, you're not good at it yet, but you do have a burning passion for it. Mining, why don't you be 2 on mining? I always need mining. Everybody is number 1 on plant cutting, because when I want it done very, very quickly. And then all the crafting skills. Yeah, you're going to be a crafting guy. And actually, speaking of crafting and learning that was an intellectual skill, why don't you, you might be able to make some drugs for me. Don't do the research, though. Just do the drugs. I mean, don't do the drugs. I mean, actually make the drugs. Don't actually ingest them, is where I'm going with this. Okay, well, welcome aboard. Do I have a bedroom for you anywhere? Have you already kind of sussed one out? Where are you? Herring, could you just kind of, keep an eye on you. Oh, have we not moved these corpses, guys? Guys, people are eating these corpses. All right, do I have an extra bedroom for Whoozy McWhat's-it here? Herring. I do, actually. Herring, you can have this bedroom. There you go. Enjoy that. Enjoy that. You've got the basics in there. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, sleep through the night. Then we assault the crypto sleep cabinets. Very carefully. Very, very carefully. We've got a lot of traps. Many, many traps exist here. And, I gotta move those blocks, otherwise the door is going to be jammed open. We'll do that. That's fine. Everything is fine. Everything's 100% fine. And then if everyone would just like to wake up, and we're going to go quietly poke a very well-armed bear who's going to be super, super angry to be poked. What do I have down here? Oh, EMP grenades. Yay! Don't really ever use grenades much in this game. Okay, and you are going down to do what? You're finishing out some traps. That's good. Just to get this all kind of moving here. Shield, could you please haul these marble blocks? Addie's coming down to do something. Don't really know what. So yeah, I think that the new plan is exactly the same as the old plan, except slightly to the right. So the door is in a different spot. That's the only different thing that we're doing here. But we're going to keep the same idea. Get everyone down, get them at the barricade. Send one person in, shoot a crypto sleep cabinet that'll wake everybody up. And then, in the best case scenario, they either all get killed by traps, or they blow themselves up. I don't actually want a big fire, though, because that can damage the materials. And they come out into the trap corridor, into even more traps. That would be my ideal. We're going to kind of see how that all goes. But I think... I can't see any reason we can't do this right now. Okay, we're going to do stupid thing number 2, everyone. So all of you guys are now drafted and coming down here. Weber, you can work on that building later. It's fine. It's fine. You don't need to work on that building right now. Later will be fine. Weber, why don't you come out? Actually, Weber, you've got the best armor. So why don't you come out and you're going to be sort of the go in and shoot him in the crypto sleep cabinet face. because if you get shot, you're probably a little bit more likely to survive. You have much better armor. If everyone could just kind of shuffle down here, and Legua, you're going to be in your superhero position over here, ready to stab somebody. And then everyone else just kind of, do your thing. Do your thing here. Svetlana, I'm going to change your zone so we don't shoot you in your face. So, Svetlana, where are you? You go to emergency animals. Yeah, you go to emergency animals now. Off you go, Svetlana. Off you go. Anytime now. All right, you know what? If you get shot in your donkey face, it's not my problem. It's not my problem. This is only stupid thing number 2. No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. As Willow said, this plan worked well the first time. I am spending... I thought I just sent Svetlana home. But she is geared to go drafted. Anyway, so when her master is drafted, she goes... Anyway, Svetlana, it's probably going to be fine. I'm sure this is all going to be 100% fine. Okay, Weber. Well-armored Weber. Go in. Oh, this is going to end badly. Shoot this thing, please. Okay, and we shot. Okay, run out the door. Run out the door. Run away, run away. No, run away. Stop shooting, run away. Stop shooting, run away. Run out the door. Oh, there's insects in there, too. Close the door. Oh, good, they're all fighting each other. And Reed's over here cleaning up. Oh, that's funny. Weber, why don't you come down here? Come down here. There's cargo pods. Super. All right, I'll look at them later, RimWorld. They're fighting each other. This is fantastic. This is great. None of them seem inclined to hit the traps. Mildly fussy. Reed, where the heck do you think you're going? Don't clean up that vomit right now. It's fine. Leave it there. Go away. Get out, you moron. Oh, Reed, can you just go home? Just go over here and stand by the cotton. Make her not following her master. I got it. I just, everything's going weird. Okay, wow, you are really good at avoiding traps. Not as good as avoiding bullets, though. Yeah, no, the avoiding bullets part did not work out for you. I think apart from a couple of insects, we're done. I think apart from a couple of insects in there, we're good. Is that insect dead or alive? Oh, no, it's quite healthy. It says so. Okay, yay. Let's go in and murder a couple of insects. Everyone just go in here and shoot whatever you see, I guess. Bobcat, I will get to that just 1 second. Let me just go shoot a couple of insects here. Did you know with Bobcat's safety concerns for the toll of radiation exposure in the Chernobyl exclusion zone, life does not flourish there? Several endangered animals have experienced major population growth. Are they radioactive bears? Please say yes. Oh, hang on. No, wait a minute. The insect's coming down here. Never mind. Never mind. The insect is coming this way. Svetlana, get out of the way, would you? No, Svetlana. Are you Legua's? Just come over here. No. What are you doing, Svetlana? What's going on here? Okay, you guys, shoot. Where'd it go? The insect? I think it's in there. No, there it is. I see it. Shoot the insect, please. If you happen to get that... Yeah, Mega Scarab Revenge. It didn't last long, did it? Lynch and the rare European bison have been fairly easy to find in the exclusion zone, led to an increase in poaching and police anti-poaching efforts. So many other colonists that aren't drafted. Yeah, I know, Mel. I was just very excited about my raid. Penge, hello! Welcome. Geek Cupboard is here. Have you ever played a game called Evil Genius? Absolutely have. It's on the channel. Didn't finish it. Got real grindy. Didn't like it at the end. Loved it in the beginning. Yeah, it's on the channel, man. Anyone have a large can of raid? Okay, everyone's good. So everyone, draft and undraft, please. Everybody go about your business. I can't believe we didn't start a fire with that. We are swimming in good stuff, though. Okay, hang on. All right, what's the problem here? Cargo pods. What's your deal? Okay, it's some jade. Fantastic. I appreciate it. Stop shouting at me. Clay's refugees. Oh, good. More refugees. We know how that ends. Yeah, I mean, we're totally going to accept it. So, yeah. Oh, goodness, there's a lot of them. Oh, that's many refugees. How many refugees is that? Let's play Sesame Street here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 8 people. That's 8 refugees. Oh, super. Oh, there's some steel. Get the steel. I always need steel. Everybody needs steel. Steel is invaluable. Wow, this has been an adventurous stream here. Okay, somebody Where do I live? Somebody come over here. Okay. 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 Everyone huddle up. This is very important. Lots is going on. Now, we got some jade. I know most of you are excited about that. Now, we've dealt with the ancient evil area. Successfully, I might add. Without starting a fire. And there's tons of good stuff in here. Just tons of good stuff. Chain shotgun. Yeah, absolutely. Heavy SMG. And the crypto sleep cabinets alone are good materials in there. Some components. We can... Actually, you know what? Just let me do a bulk claim here. Heads up, RimWorld. I own everything in here. All right, all of that belongs to me now. And then, what else is going on? There's another gun down here. I can have an assault rifle. What is that? Gold. Okay. So now, starts deconstructing... Oh boy. Deconstructing the crypto sleep cabinets, please. Because there's all sorts of good materials in that. And they're not on fire. Boy, I wish I had a cannibal right now. He'd be living large. And 8 refugees have just showed up. Do I have 8 beds? 3, 6, 7. I'm only 1 shy. I'm actually only 1 shy. Okay, furniture. This is very complicated. Right, turn you around. You go live there now and then call me in the morning. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. CK3 is up. I gotta go check it a while. I'll come back and check it out. Yeah, absolutely. I will probably be watching that myself later. That was a bit homeschooly there. 8 refugees. How many more would we have if we had 1 more refugee? You see what I was going for there. We'd have 9, by the way. We would have 9. Oh, yeah. Penge, seeing as you're here, Mia actually brought up a question that I just can't answer. She wants to know who would be better at history, you or me. And I explained that neither of us really knows the educational background of the other, not to any great degree. It's just never something that's come up in our time over the past few years. It's just not something that's ever come up. So I said definitely not me. So we pretty much figured it was you. So if you are some grand historian, now would be the appropriate time to confirm Mia's suspicions. Okay, what do we know about refugees? They all are basically buck naked and have terrible clothing. So... let's get some clothes. Good thing I didn't sell all of that cloth. All right. You think you're making shirts now? No, you're making a lot of shirts. 10 shirts, please. And because I need some for my own colonists. 10 pairs of pants. An assortment of hats. Several hats. I've got plenty of ladies' hats. I don't need any more of those. We'll make some cowboy hats in case Penge wants to come by. They're not red. Sorry. And then some toques and a top hat and a beret. And then... parkas. We're going to need parkas. Where are we at? Oh, it's actually only spring. I don't need parkas right now, but I will in the future. So that... okay, that should probably begin to satisfy everyone. Very much enjoy history, but not overly knowledgeable about it. Yeah, so I think Mia was right. It's you. Darkblade, welcome, welcome. I am the reason you started live streaming. Well, thank you. I hope you enjoyed as much as I do. We did mention hats, Penge. I was saying, unfortunately, they're not red, but we are making cowboy hats amongst some of the other many clothing that we were making. We did make some, I know you have a penchant, if you will, for red clothing, double-strand clothing. Coincidentally, I was actually just watching that episode of your RimWorld yesterday, where you make all the red cowboy hats. So we do have, if I can remember where we live, somewhere over here, we do have a number of red capes. So we have double-strand capes, which I'm going to go out on a limb and I think that trumps red cowboy hats, because it's a red cape. You are actually legit a superhero when you wear a red cape. Ask Superman. The official 1993 music video of Pink Floyd's Marooned is actual footage from the town of the word that I still can't pronounce. I knew that's why you turned up. You heard about hats. Yeah, Penge's ears start burning whenever anyone mentions RimWorld hats, or indeed hats in general. He does have a thing for hats. I've never fully understood it, but it is a thing that exists. Okay, things have not calmed down at all. Hang on. Before I do anything at all, I gotta figure out all of these refugees. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. So, Penge, remember when you would open up your animal screen in RimWorld and it would be almost to the top of the screen? Yeah, go ahead and check out my colonist screen right now. I believe I might have more colonists than you had animals. No, that's not true. You had so many animals. It was just revolting. You basically had a farm and a zoo, and then a zoo that was also a farm, and then parts of the zoo were exhibits about farming and had farms in them. That's how your animals went. All of that, all of that, all of that. What are you good at? Are you good at doctoring? Oh yeah, cool. Be a doctor. Oh, I need to, first of all, before I go any further with that, I need to immediately disarm all of these people. Immediately disarm them. Because that is going to end very badly. Very, very badly. Omega Studio News Talk Show T. Welcome. Can I just call you Omega? Please say yes, because I'm planning on doing it anyway. Oh, I need to, just while I happen to be looking at it, I know we've been kind of messing with the hospital wing, and it occurs to me, don't have end tables down for these people. So put that, and that. Okay, one by one. Clay, all of you have to drop your weapons, because there's a really good chance you're going to turn on us, and I would prefer you were unarmed when you did it. I know this seems overly suspicious, but here we are. Here we are. We've been through this before. We've got a sarcophagus at the bottom of our colony to show the last time we were betrayed. So all of you guys drop your weapons. Great. That's a start. Player Trent, welcome, welcome, welcome. Your base is huge. Yeah, I'm very pleased with this one. I'm very pleased with it. It's coming along nicely. It's coming along nicely. And we've gotten into some, Pench, just so you're clear, we've gotten into some of the more, I'm going to loosely use the word disturbing aspects of RimWorld. So in this particular colony, I'm not saying that we harvested the organs of a prisoner and then implanted them in other colonists. I'm just saying that's something we did, basically. Also, we're heavily into narcotics here. So we have a massive drug operation going. Far more than your Psych IT. We looked at Psych IT and said, hold my beer. Oh, and P.S., we've got lots of beer. So we looked at your Psych IT operation and said, psh, tea. No, we're going to get into the hardcore stuff here because they're incredibly profitable. We're incredibly profitable, so we are doing that. We've taken along some of the more darker aspects of RimWorld here. Follow you on Sim Casino. Oh, awesome! I love Sim Casino, man. I am so happy with Sim Casino. It's exactly the game I wanted it to be. It's one of the few games of last year that didn't disappoint me because it was exactly what it said it was going to be. I knew exactly what I was getting, and they were absolutely honest with what I got, and I'm very happy with it. And they have constantly updated it, and I'm very happy with the direction it's going. Couldn't be more pleased with that game. What was it doing? Okay, they've dropped all their weapons. That's cool. Now they have to work for a living. So let's start at the bottom here. Goose. Okay. You're okay on wardening. Do you have anything particularly that you're good at? First of all, every single person does construction, growing, mining, and plant cutting at 1. I don't care if you're good at it, you do it. Because that's how we roll in my colonies. If I want plants cut, I don't care if you're good at it. I just need it to get done the second that I say I need it to get done. Thank you very much. Okay, and we all do mining. Thank you. I don't care if you're good at it. You just have to punch a rock. You'll get it done eventually. Thank you. We borrowed organs and never gave them back. Yeah, I think Mia's got it there. Yeah, I think Mia's got there. We borrowed organs, and actually, Mia, we don't have to give them back because the gentleman in question has shuffled off his mortal coil and joined the choir in Disabule. So if you get that reference, boy, are you on the right channel. So it's not like we have to give them back because he's not interested in having them anymore. He was very interested in having them while he was alive. Does the red square mean they're not good at it? Yes. Yes, absolutely. Yes, that's exactly what that means. It means it's RimWorld's way of saying probably don't assign this person because they're terrible. And then also you have the yellow square, which means this person is stupid, crazy, awesome at this. So this would be a good move here. So Payne Stingle has a 20 out of 20 on research. So RimWorld is flagging to me, hey, you should probably put this guy on research. And then if it's gray, then it's just sort of meh. They can do it. They may be better or worse at it, but they can do it. Now, speaking of which, all of you refugees, is there anyone really good at things? You can do wardening. It won't kill me to have a backup warden. You're okay at handling. I don't really care. And then, well, you're not going to hunt because I'm not giving you any weapons. You are exceptionally good at crafting. Oh, yeah. We did recon armor. Oh, super. Good. Yeah, go to the research screen. What was Mel saying? Oh, IEDs. I've never used them. Actually, never used these in RimWorld, but I'll do it. Back to the work schedule. I'm just going to flesh this out. This is my plan. What you just said was the Monty Python's Dead Parrot sketch, and that's why Spike Little Girl and all the rest of them who got that reference. That's why you're on the right channel. That's why you're on the right channel. So you're very, very good at crafting. Yeah, you're going to be crafting your little brains out here. If you wanted to get into drugs, too, because you have a high intellectual, you, Beniko, are broadly terrible. You're broadly terrible at basically everything. So I'm just going to leave you as is. Oh, you know what? You are going to do nothing but cleaning. You're going to clean, and you're going to haul if you have the time. Dora the Defector, which is like Dora the Explorer, but completely different and a little weird. So Dora the Defector, you are also basically terrible. Congratulations, you're going to do the reverse. You're going to do hauling, but then do cleaning if you've got some time. Oh, I've got 2 dedicated hardcore janitors. I'm going to take Borba off of that then. Borba has other skills. I'd rather have Borba mining more than anything. Is this game worth getting? I cannot possibly answer anything other than yes. Mixed reviews. Well, it depends what you want out of the game. So if you're looking for like a linear experience where it's going to say, here's the beginning, here's the end, then no, RimWorld is not that. But RimWorld is a game that will let you play it however you want. So I am absolutely, I could not, I will say this about that. I did not play RimWorld for a very, very long time. And I had sort of the same attitude as you. I was like, you know what? That's just not my kind of game. I don't think, there's some people who aren't into it. And I was put off by the art style. The art style, I find it really cool now, and I play a lot of games that have this art style, but I wasn't, I wanted higher end graphics out of it. I very much enjoy it now in games like Academia or Prison Architect. I like the style, the sort of paper cutout thing. But I was, thankfully a viewer who knew me a little better than I knew me gifted me RimWorld and said, you are going to like this, trust me. And it is absolutely one of my favorite games. It absolutely is. There's other favorite games that I have, but this is definitely in the top 10 and possibly the top 5. It's probably top 5, I think, at this point. So where was I here? Yeah, Dora the Defector. You're going to clean things. Shank the Torturer. Really? Your name is Shank the Torturer? Oh, that's awesome. I like you. You're not really very good at anything, but, I mean, you have like a base crafting skill. Squirt the Counselor, you are apparently really good at wardening. Okay, cool. Do that. We don't have any prisoners right now, but do it, if any turn up. You yourself might be a prisoner if you betray me and we have to get all angry in your face. Yeah, wow, these refugees are just awful. Except for Clay, because Clay's got a good crafting skill. They're just awful. I'm going to put... Who's the most awful out of the ones I haven't dealt with yet? No, you're never doing hunting. No, that's not going to happen. Goose the Bureaucrat. You're pretty awful. Why don't you be focused on crafting or hauling and cleaning? I'm going to tell you what. This base is going to be the cleanest base ever. I have like 4 dedicated janitors now. This place is going to be immaculate in the near future. Now, you're probably all wicked sad because it's a dormitory and you don't like that. What I'm going to do, we're going to make some art. We're going to put some art things in there for you because we've got plenty of extra colonists. We've got plenty of time to make art. So make me a few sculptures. We'll throw one in the dormitory. Okay, I think we've got a lot done today. I think we've got many, many things done around RimWorld today. If they were slaves, Dave's colony was going to be the American Civil War all over again. So I think we will definitely call the stream there. I think RimWorld has provided us plenty of entertainment today. We've broken into the Ancient Evil twice, and we've gotten away relatively unscathed. I think we only had like 1 minor injury with that. Well, minor, he was going to die in 6 hours, but we fixed that. It's all fine now. We've got plenty of stuff to deconstruct. We own all of this now. I really might think about making that into a new throne room. I think that's a very cool layout there. And then we've got these 8 folk who just turned up out of nowhere. They'll probably betray us, but in the meantime, they're going to get this place spick and span. Spick and span. I've got 4 dedicated janitors. It's amazing. So guys, I am going to call the stream there. Thank you guys so very, very much for coming out. You know I love doing this every single weekend. I was looking forward to this all day. Hell, I was looking forward to this all week. I love doing this for you. I love the fact that you guys come out and watch this crazy, ridiculous nonsense that we do. We will do, well, whatever game gets voted for next week. We'll do it next Friday. We'll do some more RimWorld next Saturday. And apart from that, you guys basically know where to find me. I'm not hiding from anyone. So thank you so very, very much Joshua, welcome, thank you, and goodbye. Joshua coming in at the end there. Thank you so much for coming by, guys. I will check you out later. Goodbye. Good.